Oh, did have the right slider switch. Oh, you'd think after owning this thing for how long I'd get all these nifty little switches right. Okay, there's no update at the moment. BBC Drama Commissioner finally made a statement saying they will say something as soon as they can. But Doctor Who is hugely important to them and they are committed. The way the things are going in the UK these days, a lot of people need to be committed. I'm not kidding, folks. It's just from the country that gave us Magna Carta, from the country that gave us a lot of the principles of free speech that our Constitution was later based on. They've got thousands of people going to jail for posts on social media, which means now they have to release hardcore felons to make rooms in the prison for Grandma Moses, who might have posted something bad about her neighbor's abortion. I'm not kidding. What the hell is going on over there? Why aren't the people at this point, I don't want to say this because I don't want to sound mean, but at this point, it's become like a third world dictatorship. It's like, who's running that country? One of the Kim Jong-uns or Ils or whatever? It frightens me how Orwellian it has literally gotten. They arrested a guy once, I saw this on camera, or this was on a little video, because he said a silent prayer somewhere within the block of the abortion clinic. He didn't even say it out loud. He said it in his head, and boom, and then you got guys out there live streaming, and they got the old Bill walking up going, what are you discussing? What are you talking about? What's going to be next? Are they going to shift all the police over into black uniforms? Oh. But, okay, back to Doctor Who news. Great, now my left eye is going to go... Yes, it is. It's not a joke. It's not a parody. This is really happening. Under a fellow named, I think his name's Starmer. This guy should be thrown the hell out just on the basis of all the liberties and people are saying Trump was going to take away your stuff. This guy, he's a poster boy for the Orwellian fantasy that we always hoping was a fantasy. And guess what? I can say that because I'm American, chump. Whoa. Well, it's gotten worse. Yeah, but let's see if they deliver on that promise, Raj. Okay, Raj just said, the BBC are so committed they'll produce the main Doctor Who series with or without Disney. Let's see them do it. Where's the proof? Where's the pudding? I want to eat it. What kind of pudding would it be? All right, I'm not kidding. Yeah, I'm not joking. Go look up some of the stuff that's going on in the UK right now. Banana bread pudding. Oh, I haven't had bread pudding in years, man. Mom used to make the best. Oh, great. I was going to say, Mom used to make this, and I thought of that poor ghoul from Fallout, episode 2. Oh. My mom used to make an apple pie. Boom. Okay. We've not watched the first episode of season 2 yet, so we will be this afternoon through clandestine means. And I have seen the new opening sequence. They had that up on James Gunn's channel and all that. Thank you, Saeed. Classic Pink Floyd moment there. How can you have your pudding if you don't eat your meat? Okay. Fallout Season 2 is coming December 17th. If you go look, the new trailer is out. And if you've not seen it, it is spectacular, as as John Sim would say. Spectacular. Yeah, so you haven't got a long wait for Fallout Season 2. But here's the big problem. Okay, now they're saying War Between the Land and the Sea, which they are originally putting out as autumn this year, will not be aired till next year. When? When? I liked Scott Bakula as Captain Archer, actually. To me, the whole premise of Enterprise was just basically a butt slam on Gene Roddenberry. Um, what happened was, is you had guys in the day, like I said, from what I have heard and what I have read, Rick Berman did not like the original series. So he was, in my opinion, Enterprise was attempting to rewrite original Star Trek in his image, because I don't think he liked Gene Roddenberry's. And it's like, you got to remember, Gene Roddenberry's came out in 66. And if it weren't for that show, you wouldn't have any of this. Okay? I don't know if they're doing reshoots for War Between the Land and the Sea. I have not heard anything about any reshoots. But something's going wrong there, because they had War Between the Land and the Sea. You may want to go look this up, because I'm really straining on the memory box. I thought they finished and wrapped that up at the end of last year. So what is taking them another year? It should be ready, done, and in the can by now. We're talking, several months. They should already have it through post. They should already have it through SFX. It should be ready to air. And if not, you still had a couple more months to go. So, and that there is a part of me thinking that, yeah, they're trying to stretch out what they do have, so this way there won't be a gap year, because, folks, there's going to be a gap year. Even if they got everything together right now and said, okay, we can do another season of Doctor Who. Okay, who's going to be the next Doctor? Who's going to be the next companion? What are we going to use? Are we going to stay at Bad Wolf? Because that costs money. Now, Bad Wolf is willing to front some of that, I believe, but without Disney there, that's a big fat chunk of your FX budget gone. And I don't think Disney's coming back. I really don't. Because if Disney was coming back, Shooty would have stayed, I think, and they would have been easily already had filmed, part of the next series already. Sorry, it's just, this is an old prescription of glasses, so now you have to stare at the planet Baldus. Notice that there has been a little bit of tree growth here on Baldus. Not much life still. Wait a minute, what's that thing there? Oh, okay. I'm just dying laughing because, oh God, well, how do I pronounce it? Verada Sethu's complaining because no one can pronounce her first name correctly. And I'm like, well, spell it correctly then. I'm like, sorry, but most of us on planet Earth cannot read your mind. Just like I found out, Sophia Miles is actually pronounced Sophia. Sophia. How many people their names spelled like that pronounce it Sophia? Not to sound mean, but it's just, now that I know it, okay. But then she's going, most people just call me V because they can't pronounce my first name properly. I'm like, you should be proud they're saying your name at all. There's a lot of people in British film and all that who never get their names mentioned in the press, okay? Yeah, I believe it was a Critics' Choice Award, and which is not bad, like I said. And yeah, Verada collected it, but the problem is I don't know how to properly pronounce her name. And yeah, here's the funniest part. In that clip, she never tells anyone how she pronounces her name. Well, how's everyone supposed to know it? Are we supposed to read your mind? Are we supposed to, call up your parents and say, could you, clue me in on this shit? Okay, yeah, Here's the thing. I don't have a problem with Billie Piper as the doctor. But the problem is, will it actually happen? You got to remember, Billy has kids. Billy has career. She was on Wednesday this year, and I don't think her phone has stopped ringing. She's had a pretty steady stream of work, unlike Matt Smith, since she left the Doctor Who. At least not till he landed. Got really lucky and landed, of course. House of the Dragon, which I have not watched. I watched maybe one episode. I got bored because I'm like, oh yay, we're going back to Westeros. Who gives a shit? Oh, we're going back to Westeros. How many hundreds of years ago? Once again, I don't give a shit. Ugh. I could give less than two shits. Well, right now, today, though, they have opened up part of our middle parking lot because they've actually got some of the striping down. Please do not tell me they've got security out here lecturing people over something. You have got to be kidding me. Because if you didn't want people out here, why do you have the gates open? Hang on. I hope they don't think there's a lot of people around me who were parked here when I got here. Oh, great. Here comes somebody with a mic on. This has never happened where I've seen security walking around telling people shit. It's like, guys, I used to be a security guard. I know what it's like. Okay? I don't think, like I said, I think she will do it, but here's the problem. How much you going to pay her? It's not like you're going to get her for scale or whatever she was getting in her, first major, back then. You're going to have to pay her. Oh, well. What is this guy doing? If you didn't want people here, why did you leave the gates open? Well, they've got it blocked off, I think, so they go, oh, well, it's Ford. All right, meanwhile, so yeah, they've pushed war between the land and the sea back. Now they put out this press release trying to give us some hope that there's going to be a show, all right, coming next year, coming soon. The problem is, like I said, even if they slapped everything together now and started filming now, it would be late next year probably before you could get it, or somewhere around, depending on what kind of operation they've slapped together, how much was already written and things like that. Wow. Guys, I was a security guard before, and we didn't walk around with a cigarette hanging out of our mouth. All right. And it seems to me like parking spaces are getting smaller every year, but no, they actually are not. There's actually good. All right. Well. So back to the show. That's what we have. That's what they've told us, and they're hugely committed to the series. I'm really hoping we get more positive news like this. I really am. But until I see, Doctor Who filming locations posts and stuff about them setting up shooting, until I hear reports coming out of the BBC that, yes, shooting has begun, and until I hear, maybe some cast slipping in and out, Oh, that's right, what do you call it? Jodie Whittaker posted the thing up where she told about how they got her into the studio for her cameo at the end of the last series. And they had her under the code name Petrol. The code name was Petrol. Wow, that must be you're on fire, baby. Okay. But I've not watched Foundation either. I don't know. Like I said, I get really hesitant about getting involved in series because I'm lucky if I can stay awake through 1 hour of programming anymore after work. Well, folks, it is Friday. I want you to enjoy your weekends. I've got to get inside, so please be kind, be calm, be safe. Take care of yourselves this weekend. Visit your loved ones, and try to generally just, we'll get through it. Come on, we got through a how many year hiatus. We still got Big Finish and a whole backlog of history of Doctor Who to fall back on. So take care, everyone, and enjoy your weekends. I'm out of here.